You know what really grinds my gears? The Best of Grab page. It is full of garbage. Now, it isn't all terrible. The challenge page, minigames, and awesome series, those are alright. However, quite a bit of stuff in the showcase tab is really bad. The stuff they put in there doesn't make sense. There's some things that shouldn't be in there, and there's just some verified levels that definitely should be. The Best of Grab page needs to be updated and fixed. Here's why. If you go onto Grab and you go to verified levels, you can just scroll for a little bit and already find levels that are way better than some of the things you'll find on Best of Grab. Not all of it is bad, there's a few really good ones. However, most of it is subpar at best. Take this map, for example, I'm playing now. This map does not deserve Best of Grab in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, it's quite old, so it was probably pretty good at the time. However, it should be updated. This wouldn't be the first time Slun has updated that tab, so I don't know why it's still there. This map is also in Best of Grab, which I really don't get. Sure, it's a lot of detail, but it's nothing monumental that needs to be in the Best of Grab page. I mean, come on, how does this get into Best of Grab? Look at those mountains or volcanoes. What? The end is at a little tower up here that just takes a small climb and nothing else. Which, I mean, makes sense if it's a showcase, but come on. Then we have this level. I know this level was modded in because I was with a verifier at the time when I played this, and I still don't see why it got onto Best of Grab. The verifier told me that this map was made using modding, and that it had some computer make it for them. In the description it said, "Slin, please don't ban me," but then Slin put it on Best of Grab. Almost none of this was made by hand, and yet it's still given a bunch of praise. The only things that were made by hand is probably the clock, the Ferris wheel, and maybe the bridge. I mean, come on, look at that clock. Is that Big Ben? No way that this deserves Best of Grab. Then there's my levels, which also don't get on Best of Grab. This one is quite new, so I can see why if it doesn't. But then I also have maps like Bare Bones, which looks so cool. I get I'm not the first person to make a giant skeleton, but I definitely made it the most accurate. Not only is quite a bit of it animated, but I also have smaller diagrams which you can learn from and teach you stuff. Then we have my map, Kingdom of the Clouds. I 100% thought this could get into Best of Grab. In fact, a bunch of verifiers told me it 100% deserved to be, but then it didn't. I posted a picture of this when it was halfway done into the Discord. Slin himself said, "How the F?" If you go into the frequently asked questions, it says to get a map into Best of Grab, it has to wow me in some way. Yet when I brought this point up to Slin, he disagreed. He said I tried too hard, which still doesn't make a ton of sense. But this was also my first time asking him to put it in there. But it's also not just my maps. All these maps here definitely deserve to be in Best of Grab, but they're not. Super Spaceball isn't even verified. In fact, if you just go to the featured page and you look around, you can find a ton of people who have maps that deserve to be in there. Slin said that everyone wants to be featured, but not everyone can, or else no one gets seen. And while this is true, you're still choosing to put this in Best of Grab? I don't get it. Slin before has said, "Don't ask for things, you will get it if you deserve it." A ton of mods have told me that I deserve to have my maps in Best of Grab, but I still don't have a single one in there, which I don't understand.